Good afternoon. This is Glenwyn from Guna Matters, and welcome to Guna Matters. There is a lot of hype, a lot of um, reports, a lot of things, and a lot of speculation. Some say Arsenal is losing out on Mudryk. Others say he's rejected Chelsea, and then some is referred to the dinner that the director had with Eduardo and Julian. The three has played together at Shakhtar. So in hindsight, it could only probably be a catch-up dinner because the three of them was teammates before, and it happened to so that both Eduardo and Willian has played for Arsenal. But nonetheless, like the video, share the video, and give us a thumbs up. So, Mudryk rejects Chelsea and no official bid from the Blues. Now, it is said in many reports from David Ornstein and, of course, um, Fabrizio Romano that Mikhailo Mudryk is very much on his way to Arsenal until Chelsea obviously has put a span in the works. However, this is what the report is saying is that Mikhailo Mudryk would favour a move to Arsenal ahead of Chelsea, according to the reports. The two Premier League clubs are both in talks to sign the Shakhtar Donetsk winger this month, with Arsenal already submitting two offers for the winger. Arsenal's opening bid of 35.5 million plus a further 17.7 million in add-ons, this is pounds, has been rejected by Shakhtar, while their follow-up offer still falls short of the Ukrainian club's £85 million valuation. Chelsea, meanwhile, have yet to formalise an offer for Mudryk by Shakhtar. The director Darejo Srna was in attendance at Stamford Bridge on Thursday evening as Graham Potter side were beaten 1-0 by Manchester City. According to The Guardian, Chelsea remain hopeful of signing Mudryk after holding positive discussions with Shakhtar over a potential deal. However, the report claims that if Mudryk is given a choice between signing for Arsenal or Chelsea, the 22-year-old would opt to join Mikel Arteta's side. Meanwhile, Shakhtar's deputy sporting director Carlo Nucellini insists the Ukrainian club are in no rush to sell Mudryk and are using Manchester United's 85 million deal to sign Anthony last summer. And that is what so many things I believe is happening is that yes, Shakhtar is up and enjoying a a bidding war between Chelsea and Arsenal now. Arsenal has given their stance about the player and has given their valuation about the player, and I don't believe that Arsenal will back down from what they believe. So if the player is worth, for argument's sake, 50 million, they will stick to that. And if I was Arsenal, and if I'm honest, this is what they should do: is that give Shakhtar Donetsk an ultimatum. The player wants to come to Arsenal and he is unhappy about staying at Shakhtar after giving in, obviously, his transfer request. So, in my mind, it's not a much of a football mind, but in business, you either take it or you leave it. That sort of scenario should come from Arsenal. This is the money that we offer. This is the value of the player. and the player is ready to come. So take it or leave it and put the ball in Chelsea's court. Now, I think Chelsea has the money. They're also monitoring the situation. However, I don't believe that Chelsea will pay that amount of money either because they have other priorities as well. They don't need Mudryk really. They just, as per Todd Boehly has said, is that I will trump any figure that a rival club put on the table. And that is purely because he wants to, and he's done it to Rafinha in the summer and another player, I think, and he's doing it now to Mudryk and to Joao Felix, which I believe is just a ploy to get a bidding war. And in my opinion, they will fall out of the race. And when that fallout comes, it will be Arsenal that will pick up the pieces. And Arsenal are not panicking. Arsenal are not at all in a state of oh, we're not going to get the player. No, Arsenal is sticking to their guns, and they are suggesting, or I believe that is probably what should happen, is that this is the offer, take it or leave it, and leave and give Chelsea a bit something to think about. Now, Chelsea has not given, or even though the director was at their at their game last night, and he was in the private box of the owner. And as the reports are saying, they have been really had a really good meeting. That doesn't mean that the offer has been made. So, given that we have no need for transfers, we said in due time that we evaluate the player stronger than some other profiles, such as Anthony. This is the benchmark Nicolini told the Napoli 24. So the problem is that Italian clubs don't take advantage of opportunities like Milan with Enzo Fernandez, who is now worth over 100 million. When you arrive in time on a player, you have to sink the shot. Otherwise, the price changes. And I believe that Arsenal had the opportunity in the summer for 40 million to give to Shakhtar for the player. However, it was on deadline day. Now that remains to be seen because, according to David Ornstein, Arsenal are interested in signing Joao Felix this month and um, could even look to sign the Portuguese star before landing Mikhailo Mudryk. That's according to Athletics' David Ornstein, anyway, who was speaking to NBC Sports live from Stamford Bridge last night. And Ornstein was discussing all things transfer related at Arsenal and Chelsea. As we know, both clubs are keen on Ukrainian star Mudryk. However, a deal isn't close to being done, with Shakhtar holding out for huge money. And speaking to NBC, Ornstein suggested that a move for Felix is in Arsenal's sights and that it could even be done to take the load off the Mudryk pursuit. It will be interesting to see, and this is what is quoted by the reports of Ornstein, is that it will be interesting to see if Arsenal look to bring forward some business or get some other business done first. They are interested in Joao Felix at Atletico in a loan deal, and if the numbers some come down significantly from where they are now, and that's why it's not happening right now, then perhaps they'll try and get that one in first, and that will take the pressure off them in the Mudryk pursuit. Now, it has been reported that the loan fee was dropped on Joao Felix to 12 and 13 million from a 19 million. So that should be in the ballpark of what a few clubs probably would pay for Joao Felix. However, I believe, and I said it again, like I said earlier on, is Arsenal are not gonna entertain any bidding war or any way of clubs overcharging for players. And I mean, having a player for 6 months and still dropping it to 13 million euros, it's quite a bit to ask for. What if the player is not performing in an English league? Then you sit with all that. Yes, it's for 6 months. And also, you can argue the fact that it can be the other side of the coin as well, and he can excel in the English league and still go for a win of the Premier League. So leave us your thoughts, leave us your comments, but most of all, give us your like, your opinion that matters. And please smash the like and also give us a follow on the Twitter and on Facebook. So, without anything else to say, be blessed, be safe, and God bless. Glenwan for Guna Matters. Cheers, everybody.